What it do? It's your boy, Reggie with the light. Welcome to another episode of Narrowminded, where I come to give you inspiration, motivation, encouragement, empowerment, and a whole bunch of light. Today's episode is going to be about Agent Smith and Agent Karen keeping wealthy blacks from supporting their own people. Now, the reason why I want to discuss this topic today is I know you guys always wonder, why can't Michael Jordan, Oprah Winfrey, Jay-Z, Tyler Perry, and all of the other wealthy people come together, put their money together, and really create change for the black community? It's because Agent Smith and Agent Karen does not allow that to happen. Okay, I know you wondering why, sudden tragic events happen. I mean, you see what happened to Martin Luther King. You see what happened to Malcolm X. You see what happened to the Black Panther leader. I can't think of his name right now. But what these agents, what these agents do, if you study the CIA, what they do is they infiltrate your program. They infiltrate, whatever you got going on, whatever type of, black empowerment movement you got going on. They infiltrate it with another black person that's working for them, another, a coon, a traitor, whatever you want to call them, because all skin folk ain't your kin, all skin folk ain't your kin folk, right? So they get a weak-minded brother or sister to infiltrate your movement, to improve your community, your black community, and get in the inside and tear it up like that. That's how they do. They go back and give the CIA and these Agent Karens and these Agent Smith and all of these agents that's working for the United States government, they give them important detailed information about your program, what you got going on, your next moves, your next steps, what are you trying to do, and everything. And it's funny because I done had countless of IG accounts deactivated, Facebook pages deactivated, only because I'm telling the truth, only because I'm speaking the truth, only because I'm trying to wake my people up. I'm trying to empower my people. I'm trying to motivate my people, uplift my people. Now, recently, I made a video called Organized Aggression. Go check that video out, by the way. But it was called Organized Aggression. It's time for black men to drop their nuts and take back their power, right? So when I dropped that video, all type of crazy, I started getting all these friend requests from these weird white people. I don't know. They just came out of nowhere. Next thing you know, I get a friend request from this black guy, right? Because what they do, they take black people pictures and create a fake profile, right? And they use black people pictures and stuff like that, so you can think it's a black person, but it's really not a black person. It's an Agent Karen and an Agent Smith. Y'all remember in the Matrix when Agent Smith was able to transform into, anyone. Like, Neo will be standing, next to a lady or something, and the next thing you know, the lady will just morph into Agent Smith. That's exactly what they do, right? So this Agent Smith, he sent me a friend request. So I'm looking at the profile. It looks like a black guy. I'm looking at the everything. So I add him. I add one of the Agent Smith, thinking it's a regular black guy. Next thing you know, they inbox, they message me and ask me, who am I? And I was like, and me being funny, I'm like, I'm your twin, I'm your long lost twin, but seriously, I just added you because you added me. So then he says, okay, but where are you from? Who are your parents? How did you come up with this idea of Reggie with the light, and you know, and you know what state you live in. And I'm just like, yo, bro, what's up with these suspicious questions? Like, I don't even know you. And he was like, well, have you seen Black Judas? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it, but I heard about it. He was like, well, if you answer these questions, you know, it's easier for us to know that you're not an agent. And I'm like, bro, I can't give you this information because I don't even know you. I'm not going to give you information about, I mean, this agent literally asked who my parents were. I'm like, I'm not even going to give you this information. I don't even know who you is. He's like, well, I can, I promote podcasts and I can bring views to your, YouTube channel and something like that. And I was like, listen, bro, I don't know who you are. I'm not going to just give you my people's information. Like, do you think I'm an idiot? He was like, well, only agents, like CIA agents, don't give out personal information. I'm like, no, only smart people don't give out fucking personal information to a total complete stranger on the internet, on IG, talking about asking all these weird questions out the gate, and I don't even know you. I don't care nothing about your promotion or whatever, but I don't even know you. Like, what are you talking about? So then he said, so you don't have no day one homie. Then they try to use black lingo and stuff like, you don't have no day one homie that can vouch for you? No, get the out of here. I don't know you. All right. Then he said, you're a CIA agent. And then he deleted his page and shit like that. I'm just like, what? And then the next day, I get pulled over by the police, right? Randomly pulled over by the police. This is the second time since I dropped that video, black men, since I dropped that video, organized aggression, black men, it's time for black men to drop their nuts. This is the second time I've been pulled over in less than a week by the police, right? Talking about I was speeding, knowing good and goddamn well I wasn't speeding. You know what I'm saying? So, and then another thing they're doing is whenever I come up with a YouTube video, they comment under my page. Now the comment it's a link, but it looked like a comment, but it's actually a link. And the link was to a fucking porno site. Now, the reason why I know this is because every time I drop a YouTube video, they will leave these messages under my YouTube, under my comments. So I would go in, delete the messages, and then they'll continue to put it back on. So I, of course, looked up on YouTube how to turn off your comments on your YouTube videos. So I figured that out. But when I was going to, take the comments off my YouTube video, disable the comments, I accidentally clicked on one of their comments and it sent me straight. It was going to a porno site, but I hurry up and deleted. I hurry up and closed out of it, and I went to go erase my, memory in my damn phone. So now, and that's how they set you up. I don't know. It could have been to a fucking child pornography site, and that's how they talk about I'm looking up child pornography. That's how they work. That's how these agents work, people. Like, this is what they do. Anytime you try to support your people, anytime you try to uplift your people, because he asked me in the IG when this Agent Smith was, sending me messages on IG, he was like, I was like, he was like, where do you get your information from? Where do you get, your ideas from? I'm like, listen, bro, only thing I'm trying to do is help my people out. If you're trying to help your people out, then you'll know what's going on. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? You're a CIA agent. And then the page is just deleted, just gone. And I'm just like, and it hit me like, yo, was an agent. This was a freaking agent using a black person pictures and things like that just to see what I got going on. Just because I put out a video called Organized Aggression, black man, it's time for us to drop our nuts and get get our shit together, right? And And then not only that, on every video that I do anything to uplift black people, they go on my YouTube videos and put and dislike the video, because if you dislike the video, that means YouTube is not gonna, like, the more likes you get, they'll show your video. The more dislikes you get, they're not gonna show your video. Just doing shit like that. And it's crazy because we try to figure, like, why these celebrities, just like, Michael Jackson and Prince, the reason why they were murdered, Whitney Houston, the reason why they were murdered is because they will not, they was ready to tell us exactly what the hell is going on. So they were murdered. So, when it comes to our wealthy celebrities and our successful people, this is what's happening to them. Anytime they will try to help us, something crazy will happen to them. Someone in their family will die. They will go to jail. Y'all wonder why Kodak Black kept going back to jail. Y'all wonder why when T.I., when he kept having to go back to jail. If you don't conform to what they want you to do, they're going to take you to prison or try to kill you. That's just how they do, because they are so afraid of the truth. They're so afraid of people waking up to the truth. They're so afraid of black people getting their power back. They're so afraid of us tearing down this democracy and this, white supremacy system, that they will do anything to protect it. So yes, they let our black celebrities and our black wealthy people go as far as they will allow them to go. But as soon as they give back too much, that's when they slap their hand. You understand what I'm saying? So when Kodak keep going back and forth to jail, understand it's because he didn't want to conform to what they wanted him to do. When T.I. kept going back and forth to jail, understand, because he didn't want to conform to what they wanted him to do. Now, T.I. was having beef, but I'm sure that beef was set up by one of these Agent Smiths, one of these Agent Karens, because this is what they do. So when we trying to figure out, man, we got a lot of wealthy black people, if they just put their money together, if they come up with a black bank, if they do this, if they can't do it. They only can do a little bit at a time. Not enough. They could do enough to keep us, supporting them, but they can't do enough to where it can make real change. And that's why I really like LeBron James, because he really tried to make real change. But listen, y'all see Kobe Bryant. I mean, listen, man. These people not just dying. Y'all see what happened to testosterone, right? This stuff is just not happening for no reason. These people are not losing their life for no reason. They will let you become wealthy. They will let you become famous, but it's going to be at a price. You see, Lil Wayne, they keep messing with Lil Wayne. He got to do all of this fuck shit for Donald Trump and take pictures with Donald Trump and support Donald Trump and, look like a complete stupid idiot. You see what they doing to Kanye West. It's so evident, and it's some powerful black men. Like Jay-Z is a powerful black man. Jay-Z, he's very powerful. Like, they do business with Jay-Z, but Jay-Z still keeps them at arm's reach. And that's why Jay-Z did the little NFL thing. He didn't really have a choice but to do the NFL thing. He had to do the NFL thing, because they know that's who we look up to. And I know he didn't want to do it, but he had to do it or somebody was going to die or something was going to happen. Listen, it's so obvious. I don't even have that many followers. I don't even have that many views on my YouTube channel, and they're fucking with me. They're fucking with me, but they got to understand, I ain't never scared. I don't care. I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid of none of that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to help my people. And I'm not going to be afraid of no Agent Karen and no Agent Smith that try to pull strings, behind the curtains. And that's they're cowards. They're fucking cowards. They're the biggest cowards in the world. And sooner or later, they're going to try to come and take your guns. They're going to try to come take everybody's guns. That's the next agenda. It's going to be some type of mass shooting I don't want it to happen, but that's what's going to happen. And they're going to blame it on, we need gun control. They already been trying to pass a law and a bill while all of this 6ix9ine shit was going on. We wasn't paying attention. They're trying to pass a bill where they can come and confiscate your guns without a warrant. Okay? Agent Smith and Agent Karens. Just like in the movie Matrix. And you got to understand, black people, we are the one. We are Neo. All right? But a lot of us are traitors because of the money. We're traitors because of the money. You know, and because, you know, they got this system set up to where we have to depend on them. They have this money system set up to where we have to depend on them. And a lot of black people just want to get out of poverty, help their people. And I don't blame them for that. But they will they will do things against their own people to gain this money and this wealth and this status, pretty much selling their soul. So, you know, every time I make a video to uplift my black people, I know I have to deal with these Agent Smith and these Agent Karens somehow, some way. They have deleted countless of my IG accounts. They have deleted countless of my Facebook accounts. They got to the point where they tried to make me upload my ID, my ID, like my license, my driver's license on Facebook in order for me to log back into my Facebook. I didn't have my real name up there. I tried to log back in. They said I had to put my real government name in order to log in. They said, this is not your real name. What is your real name? That's Agent Smith and Agent Karen. They're threatened at any type of, any truth. When anybody tells the truth, they can't have it because they know the truth shall set everyone free. The truth will set you free. And this is, ever since we hit 2020, it's the age of Aquarius. And that means, you know, 2020 vision. People are waking up to what's really going on. So these Agent Smiths and that's why they silence people. They're really taking away your freedom of speech. You can't, these are their platforms. YouTube, IG, Instagram, Facebook, all of these are their platforms. So whenever we come on here and try to speak the truth on their platform, they're going to silence us. They're gonna shadow ban us. They're gonna block our videos from getting out to the masses. This is just what they do. Because they know once people wake up, the game is over. So, you know, I'm just warning you now. If you're for your people, if you try to uplift black people, in one of my channels, I was just uplifting black people mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. I wasn't even talking about the bullshit that the government was doing. But they still felt threatened by that. Because they know once you're woke spiritually, you can see right through the bullshit. And they deactivated my account. And with the Agent Smith that was Instagramming me the other day, this is how I knew he was the agent. He started asking me, have you had any other IG accounts? What was your other IG accounts? How did you just pop out of nowhere with this idea? What did you have? I mean, what was your other IG accounts? The police that pulled me over today, looking at my license, is this your real address? Taking pictures of my license plate, just like doing shit that I know who they are. But listen, I ain't never scared. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never scared. Like this man, I ain't never scared. You ain't gonna stop me. I'm a Taurus. I'm a bull. I'm gonna speak my truth regardless of whatever you try to do. I'm not afraid of death because I know death is not a bad thing. Because I'm going to be right back on this motherfucker. The same spirit. Kicking ass. I'm going to be right. As soon as I leave, I'm coming right back. To shine the light on these fucking demons and these devils. But, you know, these Agent Karens and these Agent Smith, that's why your wealthy black people are not able to come together and really make a real change in their community. They're not allowed to, people. They're not allowed to. And most of them have to sacrifice somebody. Most of them have to be sexually active and, you know, do stupid shit just to continue to have wealth and continue to keep their status. I put on IG, I'm talking about vaccinations, and my account get deactivated, but somebody can actually put a porno on IG and it's there for the whole world to see. It don't get deactivated, and I mean, come on, people. Come on, man. Listen, hey, it is what it is. I'm going to be me regardless. I'm going to keep speaking the truth. But anyway, it's your boy, Reggie with the light, where I come to give you inspiration, motivation, encouragement, empowerment, and a whole bunch of light. Thank you for watching another episode of Narrowminded. I'm out. And I ain't never scared.